Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Washington State at the University of Washington campus, where we encounter a real dumbass of a frauditor known as Inland Auditing Media, as he has no idea how public records are done on the campus and, well, makes a total nuisance of himself. The offices are closed and he, well, doesn't exactly get what he wants because, well, he's a complete dumbass. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S-show on the road, shall we?
Hey everyone, I am Free. It's March 20th, 2025. I am in the city of Seattle, here in King County, in the Communist Empire of Washington State, heading on.
Yeah, apparently our boy here doesn't understand what actual communism is. Maybe he should pay a visit to an actual communist country such as North Korea. Yeah, then maybe you'll learn what communism actually is as far as the totalitarian version of it goes.
5 minutes later.
Hello. Guessing this is the executive office of the president. Okay. I'm looking to see if I can speak to someone about some troubles I recently had. I'm looking to find a solution to them.
What kind of troubles?
Well, I ultimately went to inspect a records index for the university and ran across some troubling things. The university apparently rented a private floor within a private building and locked it away, so the records officer isn't available.
And this is troubling how? I mean, if you look at the date on there, it says February 14th. Maybe some people at the university rented the space for a private party because, you know, Valentine's Day, you know, that kind of thing.
And the records index, which is supposed to be inspectable by the public at any point in time, was as well not.
Are we being recorded and filmed right now?
You are. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't give my permission for that.
Oh, it's okay. It was already given.
Oh,
on your behalf.
I gave it?
On your behalf, yeah.
Oh, who gave it on behalf?
Oh, it was given a long time ago.
Oh, was it?
About 245 years ago.
Oh, great. Okay.
So.
I think that there's an office that you can contact for public records.
Already did. Shocking that there was no response, so now I'm having to come over to that person's boss to see if I can get this resolved.
You know, frauditors always make this FOIA requesting thing a bit harder than it needs to be. I looked on the University of Washington website and found that there are several different ways you can submit a FOIA request, and it could be answered within 5 days if you do it correctly. Now, according to this, should you need to visit in person, you need to schedule an appointment. And if you didn't schedule an appointment, I can understand why they kicked you out the last time.
I think it's something that can be resolved right in this minute. They're not...
How many more weeks do I need to wait?
Well, I'm getting a very small fragment of your experience, and I don't own that office, and so
Sure.
I need to just check in with some people. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I give you my business card? And if you don't hear, do you have a way for me to contact you?
Well, not right at the moment.
How would we help you?
Well, I've already been seeking this, and please don't take this as against you because it's the first time meeting you. And
Yeah,
I don't know you from anyone else.
We're
So
like secretaries, so
yeah,
we need to
absolutely.
look into things.
But the problem I'm running across is I've reached out to people already, and I don't think this is a you issue, of course, because like you said, you're a secretary. But the university just seemingly does not want to honor the Public Records Act by their behavior so far, or lack thereof, I should say. And the other issue that I'm having is some pretty terrible employee behavior over at the, I don't know if you call it the U Tower on 11th. It's like the one that's empty now. Yeah. Had some really terrible employee behavior over there that I'd like to address as well. So, like I said, what I don't want to do is, like, I've driven now a second time quite a distance to deal with this. And since I'm not getting a response by email, hey, what else do I do?
Well, you have my card now, so you don't want to give me your information. You have my card. the best way for me to help you would be for you to send me an email. Say, hey, I stopped in, I talked to you the other day, this is how to reach me, and then I can try to figure out.
I wouldn't call it a diversion, you douchebag. I'd more or less call it a aversion to using email on your part, because according to the website, they primarily use email, and you've got to be very clear about what you want. Otherwise, they're going to send it right back to you.
The right people to help
And I appreciate
you
that.
have the access that you're looking for.
Yeah, I do appreciate your willingness. It's just, this is the second time I've arrived, and I just really need help today. I'm here.
I get it. I don't think I have a way to get you help today.
Gotcha.
Like I said,
Who else would I talk to?
the Public Records Office is my best answer without doing
Yeah.
a little bit more
And
research
that's
about
part of
what
the problem,
you're looking
which,
for.
embarrassingly enough, for the university, I lucked out in confirming my suspicions. The entire human resources floor in that private building, when I showed up, no one was at work. Not a single soul. The private security guard went upstairs.
Was this recently? Because there's been a switch in buildings and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, this is the current building for HR. The security guard went up there because it's locked, and he came down and he said there is not a soul up there, and also in the U Tower, largely empty. So my concern is that I was going to sound a little weird. They're just not working. I mean,
Are you dead serious, dude? An entire set of people in that building not working? Are you this fucking stupid, dude? Do you really think that they're gonna do that? That they're gonna put an entire floor's worth of employees out and not have them work or anything like that? Yeah. They're going to find a place for them to work and get their job done. I just don't know what else to say, because this is shockingly stupid. And, well, coming from a frauditor, that says something.
by my confirmation of the security guard saying so, and the lack of response that I'm getting by email, and coming in now twice, it just seems that your human resources department may not actually be working, like, at all.
I have no way to comment on that one way or the other.
I don't either. I mean, other than just getting the
my
proof
point
that I
is,
have. That's a publicly accessible office by state law, though, so the fact that it's locked is concerning to
It's
me.
closed. I can go up there and say there's a...
Yes, that would be great.
So there's currently nobody on the fourth floor. So
What?
Yeah, there's nobody in there. So
Are you serious?
absolutely.
Completely empty.
So public records request process, and that is the best way to get access to records. I think that there's an office that you can contact for public records.
Already did.
So if you haven't gone through that process, I highly recommend you try that.
Yeah, well, and
Rather than just showing up in an office and expecting to like pour through files, because a lot of them are electronic.
Sure.
And so that's the process that I'm familiar with that we use. So if you could just do that, that would be great. Also, I just am super, I get that you think that I gave my permission, but I didn't. And so I gave you my card. You can send an email. That's really the most help I can offer.
I guess you don't understand the meaning of two-party consent state either, because Washington State does fall within that generalization right there of a two-party consent state. And why did you plaster that on your video, considering it does not help your situation out one bit?
20 minutes later.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, is there something that you're going to do that all of a sudden convinces the vice president of human resources, who has thus far violated state law, to just all of a sudden decide to reply? It's well beyond the 5 days prescribed in statute to reply, so I mean,
Oh, I get it. I know what you're doing wrong right here. You're wanting the individual department to respond. You do realize that the university does have a public records department that is connected to all the departments. That way, it's more convenient for everybody to get their records requests done. So if that's what you were doing, No freaking wonder you never got a response. Sorry, dude, but you're not exactly the smartest one out there at this point. You're a real dumbass. Well, this video is over 30 minutes long, and he just wanders around some more trying to look for somebody who can answer his question, even though he could get this question answered on the website itself. Duh. So let's jump ahead, shall we?
Looking to see, is this the office of the vice president?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm just trying to get some assistance. I've had a failed public records thing that I'm trying to resolve, and I can't seem to resolve it through HR and risk and compliance. So,
I don't have any access to any of those kinds of records.
oh yeah. No, to be clear, I'm not actually asking to access the records. I'm just looking to get some assistance from management because at this point, the university's human resources department isn't responding to anything. So
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Well, I totally understand you may not. I'm just trying to see if I can find a way to get some help from the vice president.
She's out of the office for a different meeting, so I'm sorry she's not here.
Is there a point of contact that person has that I might be able to get a hold of? Because at this point, I'm well beyond the period of time that I need to get a response. I'm just looking to get a response.
I'm sorry, at this point, all the emails are on the website, so...
All the emails?
Well, that would be the only point of contact is through email.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not getting a response for that, so I don't know where else to go than like administration.
I don't know, I'm sorry. I handle her calendar.
Okay. Do you know when the vice president's available next? Maybe set up a meeting?
If you reach out through her email, then we can set up a meeting that way. It's osvp@uw.edu.
I'm standing here and I can't set up an appointment?
Because I need to confirm a few things and I need more information that I'm able to give right now.
Gotcha.
So that would be the most helpful. Is
okay.
if you could send an email then that way, then we can...
Yeah. Yikes. That's a little awkward. I mean, I'm here. Could you maybe reach out to her and then I could come back in a few minutes?
She's on a plane right now. I genuinely can't get a hold of her.
All right. What would be a good day to come back in person?
Genuinely, her calendar is booked for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, sure. And I'm good putting it out beyond that.
So I would prefer if you would send out an email so that way we can properly
So just can't do it in person?
Prioritize it.
No way to do it in person? So it's basically the university is just not going to respond by any means other than email. Is that what I'm hearing from the vice president's assistant?
I am not her assistant. I handle her calendar and I work as an administrative specialist.
Sure, whatever you want to call it.
At this point in time, that is the process that we have, and
So you're just going to refuse? Okay. I mean, hey, I can't make you do something, so if you're going to refuse, all right, I'll head down to another office. Thanks.
Well, it's about this time an officer shows up, and, well, that's when things start to get interesting, when the offices start closing because of his inability to do simple research and act like a normal freaking human being.
Wow, they sent a bomb canine guy for a public records request?
Are you expecting anybody today?
No, sir.
All right. Is this a closed office?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. We're in a closed office now.
When I'm trying to ask for assistance?
I just figured that out for you. So you can leave this office?
You're just trying to impede my ability to get
No.
business done. That's
I'm
pretty
not.
rude,
I'm not
man.
trying to do that.
That's pretty rude. And so,
Sir,
if
I'm sorry. I have a call in 2 minutes.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Do you have a supervisor? Is that him?
You know,
Is that your supervisor?
I'll get him here for you.
All right, thanks.
Station, want to go down there?
I want to speak to your
Now, a huge portion of this video is him waiting on the manager, and he still ends up getting escorted out of the building. Yeah, talk about a big loser.
346 minutes later.
Right. Are you the supervisor?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Great. Yeah, so I'm wanting to know why Officer John seemingly is trying to jam up my continuing to get my work done here at a public university in a publicly available space in a public office. He's committing prior restraint, and I'd like to know why that's happening.
I'm lost. So what's going on?
So we got a call from someone walking around with a mask throughout the building. He was contacted. A lady here looking to make an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
They conducted their business. I asked him for his name. He wouldn't give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
He was facing this way, so I walked in front of him, asked the lady inside that office 407 if this was an open space. She said no. He engaged with her. She said, I'm getting ready to take a call. I'm not able to talk right now. So he took that as me impeding him.
You know you got a Fifth Amendment too, right? Just because you're on the clock doesn't mean you don't have a Fifth Amendment.
No, that seems to be it. Okay, well.
All right, so the issue here is your officer just admitted to the wrongdoing, so...
Well, let me finish and then you can...
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely,
okay.
Officer Stewart.
Being in the open spaces is fine. If you're going to enter office, I would just say be polite and see if people are comfortable with you being in their workspace. If not, I would just ask that you move on.
Gotcha, yeah, and I can appreciate the request. Social norms tend to impede the ability of the press to actually get their work done in a reasonable, viable way.
Okay.
Oh, so you're one of the First Amendment haters. Gotcha. So you don't like the press?
No, but I have other things to take.
Okay, well, if you could just...
And it seems like this isn't a big issue right now.
Well, it is a big issue because actually, if you were aware of the larger situation afoot here, you'd probably understand that it is. But you're not.
Well, we can let him carry on, and if we get a call that he breaches someone's private office, then we'll come back. Okay?
Well, you do understand a private office is marked, right?
So you've been warned, sir. I don't know your name. I'll just call you sir.
What's the warning?
Lieutenant just told you, if we have another call of you wandering into someone's office and they call us, then we'll come back and make contact with you. Okay?
I mean, you can make contact with me all you want. If you want to walk around with me, you can walk around with me. I mean,
I'll be in the area.
I mean, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go and attempt to get further assistance from other administrative staff. That probably means I'm going to have to go into their office and talk to people. So it's just how it is. You can't demarcate every office as private whimsically. I mean, I get everyone wants to be a king and a queen or whatever, man, but you can't just whimsically do that.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I wouldn't either. It's a losing argument. If it's an open office, it's an open office. I mean, that's just all that it is. Wow. And now they're closing all of the offices. That's shocking. So what we've got here is the University of Washington has violated the Public Records Act, and now what the University of Washington's police department is doing is going around shutting everything down so that a member of the press can't report on their violation of the Public Records Act. So they're literally using people with weapons to go around and coerce people into closing their offices so that way the university can't continue exposing its liability for violating the Records Act.
No, this was all due to your own stupidity, dude. You failed to go through the proper channels. You could have gone through the university website and easily looked this stuff up. It took me less than a minute to find this. What's your excuse? Now I've gotten tired of hearing him talk. All this bullshit that's spewing out of his gutter hole. So let's go ahead and end this on his walk of shame, shall we? Now, this idiot could have gotten this information that he wanted with a click of a few buttons, but he chose to make a, supreme ass out of himself by going there and, antagonizing the people that had nothing to do with public records requests at the University of Washington. I mean, this guy could have gone online and figured this out for himself, but no. Just a complete moron trying to act all big and bad and thinks that he knows everything. Yeah, just another straight up loser. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You're going to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
Then shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?